now at 10. 2 people shot in Northwest D.C.
We were horrified. Yeah. It was my heart's racing.
We're live at the scene in Petworth with what happened.
Hi, everyone. Tracking storms along with a heat wave. I have your forecast in a moment.
Heat in particular is very dangerous for children.
Staying safe and staying cool. How people are doing just that today and getting ready for next week's heat wave. A new report on an E. coli outbreak in Virginia. How many people were infected and how safe the water is for the weekend. A dream come true for a newlywed couple.
This is where I grew up and this is where all my memories are.
The Happy Union at the Nationals game tonight. Good evening. Thank you for watching DC News Now at 10 on DCW 50. I'm Chris Flanagan. It is a DMV first warm day with storms in our region after a hot day. But we begin tonight at 10 with breaking news out of the district. Police are investigating after 2 people are shot at the Safeway on Georgia Avenue in Petworth. It happened around 7:30 tonight. Our Mario Carbone has more tonight from the scene.
Chris, tonight, police blocking off the entrance to the Safeway behind me here. We're told that 2 people were shot, a man and a woman. Both were conscious and breathing when first responders got here to the scene. Now, we don't know if this shooting happened inside or outside the Safeway or what led to the shooting. Those nearby tell us they heard about 3 or 4 loud gunshots fired, then sirens. I spoke to a woman who worked just across the street styling hair, and she says her and her client froze when they heard those gunshots. They were horrified to hear and see this happen. It's enough to make her want to leave this area.
I don't want to stay in this area after dark. It's going to make me a little more careful about where I park and about going out at night. It's going to affect businesses. People aren't going to want to go shopping in the Safeway when they know that there's a shooting inside of Safeway potentially.
Lives in Brightwood. She says they've had triple and quadruple shootings in her neighborhood too. She says the city needs to do more to invest in the community. And we did reach out to Safeway for comment, but we have not heard back. Meanwhile, police are searching for a suspect. They say the person wanted for this shooting is a male wearing black clothing and white shoes and driving a white vehicle. If you have any information, you're asked to call police. Reporting in Petworth, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, it is a DMV first warm day, and summer is certainly in full swing here in D.C. Sunshine one second, rain and storms the next. A live look outside on the left. This is downtown D.C. from a rooftop camera here in Georgetown. On the right, I-66 near Haymarket, Virginia. All right, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb's already been a stormy Friday night.
Yeah, we have the front that's coming across our region right now, and so that's why you have winds that are pretty dramatic across the region, and we're going to continue to watch that wind flow picking up as the frontal passage makes its way through. Here's a current radar situation out towards Montgomery County, parts of Centreville into areas like Lake Ridge into northern Virginia. Some of these storms are getting pretty feisty in nature. This is where we had that tornado outbreak, and they're dealing with a ton of rain, central Montgomery County. This is moderate to torrential at times, and this is going to make its way into PG, Prince George's County here across College Park, the Clinton area in the next 10 to 15 minutes. This is for some pretty heavy downpours, and this will cross over the Potomac, making its way into southern Maryland, allowing us to see a few rumbles of thunder. Folks, it's starting to cool off. I mean, the humidity levels that we were dealing with earlier today are starting to die down across the region, and it's due to this wind flow picking up to about 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also, dew points, they're now back into the 60s, so that's quite pleasant. We're headed for a pretty tranquil, quiet weather weekend with humidity levels down for a couple days, and then we'll rise back up tracking this next heat wave. I have that full forecast, Chris, coming up.
All right, Janessa, we'll see you then. Well, something to look forward to once the rain passes. A free and fun chance to cool off for the entire family. DC Parks and Rec spray parks and fountains are officially opening this weekend. They'll stay open through next week. The parks are open from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., with some staying open even later into the evening. We talked to several people today getting ready for next week's big warm-up.
Being in a place like this, being near the water, going to the parks, getting some refresh air, and being outdoors as much as we can. Take advantage of the heat, nice weather. At the way it is today, it's not bad. Anything over 95, 98, yeah, that would be too much.
Yeah, no doubt about that. All right, with temps expected to hit the 90s next week, D.C. has activated a heat emergency. Cooling centers and shelters across the district are open now. You should stay hydrated, of course, drink plenty of fluids. Avoid the outdoors whenever possible. And if you do go outside, wear light-fitted clothing.
Tell people to first protect yourself, right? The second thing is get out there and check on your neighbors, seniors, children, and pets. We're going to have an extended heat emergency, and we're really just trying to get the message out.
All right, you can always call 311 if you need a ride to a cooling center or a shelter. Here now, a look at an interactive online map showing you where those cooling centers are located. They're open to anyone needing a break from the heat. You can find a link on our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just search heat resources in the top right corner. All new tonight, the Virginia Department of Health releasing a new report on the E. coli outbreak at Lake Anna. That outbreak happened over Memorial Day weekend. The most recent result finds there are 25 confirmed cases of E. coli infection, and they believe others may have been infected. Those infected range in age from 1 to 45 years old. 76% of the cases are under the age of 18. The good news, recent test results show there is not a public health hazard at the lake right now, but the VDH is continuing to collect and test water samples. In the district, D.C. police have towed 167 scooters as of today. It's all part of their continued effort on cracking down on scooters and mopeds to make sure they're in compliance. Police say 61 people have been arrested for not having a permit. 172 infraction notices have been issued. MPD says anyone driving a scooter or moped must have a driver's license, registration, insurance, and also wear a helmet. Well, now to Prince George's County, a car show in Accokeek ends in gunfire. 2 men killed, another injured last night. It happened at a shopping center parking lot on Berry Road, where hundreds of people gathered for that car show. Police say Patrick Savoy and Sheldon Proctor died at the scene. Now, coming up at 10:30, we'll hear from one of the victims' family members about how they're coping tonight. Anyone with information in this case is asked to call Prince George's County Police. We also have new details tonight in the hit and run that killed a 62-year-old man in Southeast D.C. this week. His family sharing with D.C. News Now his impact on loved ones. D.C. News Now anchor Tosin Fikile in studio with what the family shared. And Tosin, this is just so heartbreaking.
It really is. And they're still trying to deal with what happened. The mother-in-law of the man killed, 62-year-old Alton Kelly, told D.C. News Now her son-in-law had a big heart and was good to her daughter, his wife.
The impact is severely great. You know, we hurt, we cried, tears was flowing all the time. If it's not flowing for my daughter, it was flowing from me because I love my son-in-law. He was a good husband to my daughter.
This mother-in-law still struggling with her son-in-law's death. Police say Alton Kelly and his wife were near the crosswalk at Alabama Avenue and Naylor Road when a white Ford Taurus hit the couple. Investigators say the car kept going, dragging Kelly under the car. Kelly died on the scene.
He was a kind, generous man. You know, he was very kind. He treated my daughter well. Even when they went out, people call them the Boxy turns because they was dressed with the same colors all the time.
Gail Ogaro said even with Kelly's health issues, his family was his priority.
The doctors was trying to get at least the eye that was still left to see, to function, because his theory was, I at least want to see to take care of my family.
And Gail Ogaro, who you've been listening to, told DC News Now her daughter suffered a broken leg and a fractured hip. She says the couple was heading to the post office when they were hit. Police say they have found the car that hit the couple, but they are still looking for the driver of that vehicle. Chris.
All right, Tosin Fikile live here in studio, certainly thinking of that family tonight. Well, we are just days away from primary day in Virginia. Voters will cast their ballots in key races, including the Republican primary for U.S. Senate and several other key congressional races. Now, here are a few reminders for voters before heading to the polls. First, all voters will need to bring a valid ID with them. Polls will be open across the Commonwealth from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. on Election Day. Again, that's Tuesday. You can also vote early at your local registrar's office through Saturday. If you need to, you can also register to vote while casting your ballot. Well, the search for a new Montgomery County Public School superintendent is over. The school board will announce its pick on Monday. The new superintendent was chosen from a national pool with a lot of community input. Stay with DC News Now for updates. All right, all new tonight at 10. You might say love is in the air at Nationals Park. One superfan got her wish, get this, to get married at the ballpark. Our Daniel Hamburg is at Nats Park with a story you will only see here on DC News Now.
Well, it was certainly a great way to start the game because Captain Obvious was the one officiating.
As the crowd shuffles into the center field gate waiting for the action on the field, the real show is in section 242.
All rise, here comes the bride.
National superfan Melissa Polito has dreamed of this moment for a long time.
This is where I grew up, and this is where all my memories are, like Harvard.
And who better to help a superfan get married than another superfan?
It's like, say less. I get it. I'll do it.
Ted Peters, better known as Captain Obvious.
When it gets better, it gets better. That's my only Captain Obvious reference that I'm going to make today.
Now, Melissa and Christian were technically married almost a month ago with two of the racing presidents.
We had George and Teddy come to our wedding, so it was fun to have them, but we love baseball, and Nats Park is like home where I'm like, I always wanted to get married in Nats Park.
So this moment was extra special.
It's been fun to come back and officially get married, officially here.
I would like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Polito.
So the night started off with a celebration and ended with a celebration. A nice Nats win here at Nationals Park. In Navy Yard, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.